Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt that your legs were still heavy? Your muscles not fully rested? Even after a full night's sleep? This is surprisingly common after the age of 60. As the years go by, our bodies change not only on the outside, but also in the way we sleep and how our muscles recover. Back in our 20s, one good night's sleep was enough for our muscles to bounce back quickly. But now, even a single restless or shallow night can slow down the process of rebuilding muscle tissue. The next morning, our legs may tire easily, feel weaker, and make moving around less steady. What's interesting is that science has shown the food we eat before bedtime can make a huge difference. Certain foods contain special compounds that help the brain release more melatonin and serotonin, promoting deeper, more continuous sleep. At the same time, they deliver nutrients the body uses quietly during the night to repair and rebuild muscle fibers. This means that by choosing the right evening meal or bedtime snack, we can not only sleep better, but also wake up with stronger legs every morning. In today's video, explore why sleep is so closely linked to muscle recovery in older adults. Uncover the role of growth hormone when our bodies slip into deep rest. And most importantly, share a list of foods proven by science to help you sleep deeply while repairing your muscles efficiently. If this is a topic that interests you, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. So each week we can discover more science-backed tips together to keep your body strong, your legs steady, and your nights restful. 1. Sleep and muscle recovery in older adults. When we enter deep sleep, our bodies don't just rest, they begin a precise and powerful repair process. In older adults, the ability to restore and rebuild worn muscle fibers depends greatly on the quality of that sleep. During daily activities like walking, climbing stairs, or carrying light items, tiny micro-tears form in our muscles. If we sleep long and deeply enough, the body activates its repair systems to mend these small damages, leaving muscles stronger and more resilient the next day. Here's the challenge after 60. Our internal clock and our muscle regeneration mechanisms are no longer as robust as they once were. This means that missing out on sleep or having fragmented, low-quality sleep shortens the time our bodies have to complete the muscle repair cycle. The result is weaker muscles, reduced endurance, and a higher risk of falls. In fact, a study from the University of California found that losing just 1 hour of sleep per night significantly reduced muscle protein synthesis in older adults, prolonging recovery after physical activity. Deep sleep also helps keep essential muscle-related hormones in balance. When we lose sleep or wake repeatedly during the night, cortisol, the stress hormone, can rise, interfering with protein building in muscle. Meanwhile, levels of growth hormone, which drives muscle repair, drop. Over time, this combination prevents full regeneration and gradually erodes muscle strength. Think of your muscles as a building under renovation. Sleep is the time when the workers in your body replace, reinforce, and upgrade the worn materials. If work is cut short because you didn't get enough sleep, the building is left with weak spots. Repeat this night after night, and the foundation of your leg strength will wear down. That's why sleep is not just rest, it's the foundation for maintaining and improving muscle power. The older we get, the more we must protect this golden window of time so the body can truly repair and rebuild. In the next section, we'll take a closer look at the role of growth hormone and how it supports muscle tissue recovery while we sleep. 2. The role of growth hormone during sleep. When we drift into deep sleep, a whole series of important biological processes begins, and one of the most significant is the release of growth hormone. This hormone is produced mainly during deep sleep, especially in the first 1 to 2 hours of the night. In younger adults, abundant growth hormone helps muscles recover quickly after physical activity. But after 60, production drops sharply, slowing the repair of muscle tissue. Growth hormone works like the chief foreman in the muscle rebuilding process, signaling muscle cells to make new proteins to replace damaged fibers. It also supports bone density, promotes fat breakdown, and preserves lean mass, all essential for keeping legs strong and steady. If you sleep too little or your deep sleep is frequently interrupted, your body misses this golden window for growth hormone to surge, reducing your ability to rebuild muscle. Deep sleep also lowers cortisol, a stress hormone that, if chronically high, can break down muscle protein. Poor or incomplete sleep keeps cortisol elevated during the day, further slowing recovery and leaving muscles more prone to weakness. A University of Chicago study found that older adults who slept 7 to 8 hours a night had growth hormone levels nearly 30% higher than those sleeping fewer than 5 hours, and their leg strength was also significantly better. Think of growth hormone as a team of skilled workers allowed to labor through the night to complete your muscle construction project. Sleep is the entry pass that lets them start. If you cut their shift by sleeping less, they leave the job unfinished, leaving weak points in your muscle structure. Over time, this unfinished work shows up as noticeable declines in strength. That's why optimal muscle recovery depends on both sleep quantity and quality. In the next part, explore foods that can help you sleep better, indirectly boosting growth hormone production and muscle repair. 3. Food that help you sleep well. For growth hormone to work at its best and for muscles to fully recover, we need to slip into deep sleep and stay there long enough. One of the most natural ways to make that happen is by eating foods that support sleep. These don't just offer basic nutrition, they work directly on the nervous system, the body's internal clock, and even hormone production. One top contender is the kiwi. This fruit is rich in serotonin and antioxidants, both of which play a major role in regulating the sleep-wake cycle. Serotonin helps us relax and feel naturally sleepy, and it's also the building block for melatonin, the hormone that controls sleep. A study from Taipei Medical University found that eating 2 kiwis about an hour before bedtime helped people fall asleep faster and sleep more, deeply compared to those who didn't eat them. For older adults, where natural production of serotonin and melatonin tends to drop, adding kiwi to the evening routine can be a simple but effective way to improve sleep quality. Alongside kiwi, cherries especially. Tart cherries are well known for boosting sleep because they naturally contain melatonin. This melatonin not only keeps the body clock in sync, but also improves both the duration and depth of sleep. An added bonus is that cherries are high in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and muscle soreness after activity, indirectly supporting overnight muscle repair. Almonds are another smart choice, offering a 2-in-1 benefit: magnesium and tryptophan. Magnesium helps calm the nervous system, ease muscle tension, and guide the body into rest. Tryptophan is an essential amino acid that the body uses to produce serotonin and melatonin. When these two work together, they not only make it easier to fall asleep, but also reduce the chance of waking up in the middle of the night, a common challenge for many older adults. If you prefer something warm and comforting before bed, a glass of warm milk remains a traditional yet reliable option. Milk provides both tryptophan and a small amount of carbohydrate, which helps tryptophan enter the brain more easily. The soothing warmth of the drink also triggers a relaxation response, preparing the body for sleep. Lastly, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or tuna are not only rich in heart-healthy omega-3s, but also provide vitamin D, which plays a role in regulating serotonin. Balanced serotonin levels make it easier for the body to convert it into melatonin, improving both sleep quality and duration. Omega-3s also reduce muscle inflammation and speed recovery after activity, making an evening meal with fish a valuable part of an all-around muscle care plan. The good news is we don't need to eat all these foods at once. We can rotate and combine them in ways that suit our preferences and daily needs. In the next section, we'll look at how to combine these foods into dinners or bedtime snacks that are easy to enjoy and give the best results for both sleep and muscle recovery. 4. How to combine sleep-friendly food before bed. Once we know which foods help with sleep and muscle recovery, the next step is working them into the evening menu in a way that's both enjoyable and easy to maintain long-term. The goal is just to eat until we're full, but to eat in a way that delivers the nutrients that encourage deep sleep while supplying the raw materials muscles need to rebuild overnight. One key principle is choosing foods that are gentle on digestion. Too much saturated fat, refined sugar, or an oversized portion late in the evening can keep the body busy digesting instead of resting, leading to restless sleep. The ideal dinner should feature high-quality protein, healthy fats, complex carbohydrates, and micronutrients that support sleep, such as magnesium, tryptophan, and natural melatonin. For example, you could start with a portion of salmon grilled just until tender, served with steamed vegetables, or a light salad. The salmon provides omega-3s and vitamin D for serotonin balance, while leafy greens offer magnesium to relax muscles. To help tryptophan reach the brain more easily, you might add a small side of sweet potato or brown rice. About an hour after the main meal, a simple dessert of 2 kiwis or a small glass of tart cherry juice can raise melatonin levels in the blood, helping sleep come more quickly. This is the point in the evening when the body is preparing to enter its deep rest phase. So these nutrients can work at their peak. For those who enjoy a relaxing bedtime habit, a cup of warm milk with a pinch of cinnamon can be an excellent choice. The milk supplies tryptophan and gentle carbs, while cinnamon helps keep blood sugar stable, reducing the chance of waking during the night from a dip in blood sugar. If you don't drink cow's milk, unsweetened almond milk is a good alternative, offering natural magnesium and being easier on digestion. The key is to rotate these foods so you don't get bored, while also ensuring your body gets a variety of nutrients. Combining them strategically can maximize the benefits. For example, having kiwi or tart cherry juice after a dinner rich in protein and omega-3s supports both sleep and muscle recovery, delivering the double win we're aiming for. 5. Foods and drinks to avoid before bed. If sleep-supporting foods are the friends that help muscles recover, there are still certain things that can act like uninvited troublemakers, disrupting sleep and lowering the quality of overnight muscle repair. After 60, our bodies become more sensitive to these factors, which makes recognizing and avoiding them an important part of any evening health routine. Caffeine is the first name on the list. It's not only in coffee, but also in strong tea, dark chocolate, and many energy drinks. Caffeine stimulates the central nervous system, increases heart rate, and keeps the brain in a state of alertness. For older adults, the body processes caffeine more slowly, which means its stimulating effects can linger right up until bedtime, interfering with the natural production of melatonin. According to a study from Stanford University, consuming just 200 milligrams of caffeine, about the amount in 1 cup of coffee 6 hours before bedtime, can reduce the total duration of deep sleep by up to 20% in older adults. Next are foods high in refined sugar. An evening slice of cake or a sugary drink can send blood sugar soaring, followed by a rapid drop that triggers restlessness or even wakes you in the middle of the night. Sugar also drives a mild inflammatory response in the body, which works against the muscle repair process that should be in full swing after a day of activity. Fried foods or meals rich in saturated fat also belong on the limit list. These take longer to digest and can cause bloating or acid reflux, especially if we lie down soon after eating. In that case, the body is forced to focus on digestion rather than on the repair and regeneration cycles that are most active during deep sleep. Alcohol is another misunderstood factor. While many believe that a glass of wine or a bit of beer helps them relax and drift off, the truth is that alcohol may help you fall asleep faster in the first phase, but it disrupts the deep sleep cycle later on. This leaves the night fragmented, and by morning, you may feel sluggish, with muscles that haven't fully recovered. Even spicy seasonings like chili, black peppers, or fresh ginger can interfere with rest if eaten too close to bedtime. They stimulate digestion and raise body temperature, making it harder for the brain to fully switch into relaxation mode. By avoiding or minimizing these items from dinner until bedtime, we give the body a clear path into deeper, more stable sleep. This not only leaves us feeling refreshed in the morning, but also ensures our muscles have had the full overnight recovery they need to keep our legs strong and flexible for years to come. 6. Deep sleep and stronger leg muscles. When we talk about deep sleep, most people think only of mental and emotional rest. But for the body after 60, quality sleep is also the golden window for muscle recovery and maintenance, especially for the leg muscles, which play a key role in mobility and balance. During deep sleep, the body boosts production of growth hormone and other factors that rebuild muscle tissue. These work quietly, repairing the tiny micro-injuries in muscle fibers caused by daily activity. If sleep is too short or frequently interrupted, this process is left unfinished, and muscles gradually lose strength over time. This explains why people who maintain steady, deep sleep often keep their muscle strength better into older age. According to a report in Sleep Medicine Reviews, sleeping less than 5 hours per night can reduce the ability to restore muscle strength in older adults by up to 30% in just 6 months. Good quality sleep also helps regulate hormones that control appetite and energy metabolism. With enough rest, the body manages blood sugar and insulin levels more effectively, lowering the risk of excess fat gain and keeping energy steady for the muscles to perform well the next day. On the other hand, lack of sleep increases fatigue, making us less active and creating a cycle that speeds up muscle loss. Another often overlooked point is that deep sleep supports the motor nervous system. While we sleep, the brain and spinal cord rehearse the movement control signals, improving coordination when we wake. This leads to better reflexes, steadier balance, and more confident walking, reducing the risk of falls, something all of us want to avoid as we age. When we pair deep sleep with a diet that includes sleep-friendly foods, the effect is multiplied. Nutrients from kiwi, cherries, almonds, warm milk, or fatty fish not only help us fall asleep more easily, but also supply the building blocks for muscle repair during the night. This is a simple yet powerful combination that many overlook. It helps to picture deep sleep as a fully lit workshop running at maximum capacity during the night, with nutrient-rich foods providing the highest quality raw materials right on time. When both of these factors work together, muscles recover faster and grow stronger, and our legs remain ready to carry us through every step of our later years. We've just explored a unique nutritional approach that not only supports restful sleep, but also helps maintain muscle strength after 60. Quality sleep is like a golden window when your body quietly repairs and rebuilds muscle fibers worn down throughout the day. For older adults, whose natural recovery processes have slowed, those deep sleep hours become even more critical. This is when your muscles recharge and prepare for the next day. While we sleep, growth hormone production peaks, stimulating protein synthesis, repairing muscle tissue, and protecting lean mass. Yet as we age, these hormone levels naturally decline, which makes getting enough deep, restorative sleep a key factor in maintaining leg strength. Certain foods can act as powerful allies in promoting better sleep. Kiwi and cherries contain natural melatonin, helping regulate your internal clock and easing the body into relaxation. Almonds are rich in magnesium, which soothes muscles and calms the nervous system, while warm milk provides tryptophan, a building block for serotonin and melatonin. Fatty fish, such as salmon and mackerel, are not only heart-healthy sources of omega-3s, but also help reduce inflammation, improving sleep quality. To get the most from these benefits, we can weave them into our dinner or bedtime snacks. A steamed salmon fillet with tender vegetables, followed by a few slices of kiwi or a warm glass of milk, makes an excellent choice. Later in the evening, a small handful of almonds with a glass of tart cherry juice can be both light and deeply relaxing. This combination not only supports deep sleep, but also fuels the muscle recovery process overnight. On the other hand, to truly protect sleep quality, it's best to avoid known disruptors. Caffeine from coffee, strong tea, or certain soft drinks can keep the nervous system stimulated long past bedtime. Alcohol, though it might make you sleepy at first, fragments deep sleep. Spicy foods or excessive sugar in the evening can cause discomfort or restlessness. When we combine deep sleep with the right foods, the benefits multiply. Muscles, especially in the legs, recover and strengthen more effectively, and we wake feeling clear-headed and energized. This helps older adults stay agile, reduce fall risk, and enjoy more years of healthy, independent living. If you found today's content helpful, share it with friends or family so more people can protect their sleep and muscle health after 60. You can also leave a comment with your favorite evening foods or routines that help you sleep better. Your experience might be just the push someone else needs to start making positive changes today.